Hey guys, I just wanted to show a quick tack view of two really good engagements that I had today when I was just kind of goofing around in the 29. And this engagement, I just pretty much notched an AMRAM and defeated a 9X to get to the merge against a F16. And the second engagement is the one that I really want to show because it's a good example of a defensive BVR against the AMRAM. Unfortunately, it didn't record the sound, or my NVIDIA didn't record the sound for these, so I'll just have to have music playing in the background. But the second clip should be really interesting. Now, in this second engagement, I'm going up against a Hornet that has the altitude advantage over me, and since I don't have a jammer, it allows his AMRAMs to go in more of a lofted pursuit instead of a pure pursuit. And it's a good example of defending against the AMRAM at three different ranges. So this first shot's at about 15 nautical miles, which should put him around the 25-kilometer mark. And I turn and put the AMRAM on my beam. The reason being is you never want to run purely straight away from an AMRAM or a missile in general. Most people tend to do a split S of some sort. But the problem with this is that you help the missile retain too much energy when you just run straight away from it, especially in a pure pursuit. So the best thing to do against a missile is to put it on your beam and drag it out and make it take a lead pursuit before reversing your turn in the opposite direction like I did here to finish off that last bit of energy on the missile. So remember, it's better to take a longitudinal approach to missile evasion versus just a straight line approach. Now the second missile is a little bit shorter at 12 miles, going on the 20-kilometer mark. Once again, it takes a higher approach because I don't have a jammer, so it's not going to be a pure pursuit. And as you can see, I'm not running away from the missile off rip because I don't want it to retain a lot of energy. I want to put it on my 3-9 line and make it take a lead pursuit to bleed off as much energy as possible. Then I turn away from the missile after it's taken that lead pursuit, and I go straight to further reduce the energy on the missile, and then I turn back in to put not the missile on my 3-9 line, but the bandit. The reason for this is because I want to try and beam his radar, notch his radar, and prevent him from getting off a follow-up shot, which I'm unsuccessful in. Now here's where we're dangerous. This is a sub 10 mile AMRAM. This is the no escape zone for the missile. I cannot beam this. I have to defeat it kinematically, and the only way to do that is to have it take that pure pursuit, but I have to pull as many G's as possible in the vertical and force it to go up and try and take a lead pursuit in the vertical versus basically fighting gravity and bleeding off that last bit of energy and correcting and bringing my nose back down to the earth. Almost like a roller coaster ride here. I didn't want to try and beam it because I had too much energy. I didn't want to run away in a pure straight line. The only chance I had to defeat that missile was to add some vertical high G turn away from it to make it fight gravity and then force its nose back down. And now I'm able to turn back into this Hornet and hit him with an R24. Um, But yeah, that was a really good engagement, and I thought it would be cool to post even without the uh, sound in the background. But I hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching.